There will be no raises for many Purdue administrators over the next 2 years. University officials say it's the first step to make up for a tuition freeze over the next 2 years. The move is expected to save $5 million. News 18's Brittany Tyner reports while students say the tuition freeze is a win for them, they hope the pay freeze is not a loss.
Some students were excited and relieved when they heard the news earlier this month that Purdue was freezing tuition for the next 2 years.
Now that I know how much it's going to be costing for the next 2 years, then I can, plan a little bit better with my money and everything.
With loans and stuff, it can get really expensive, and I'm planning on going to grad school, so I have to keep in mind the cost of that as well.
But the tuition freeze is expected to cost the university $40 million over the next 2 years. In an effort to bridge some of that gap, President Mitch Daniels announced Monday that Purdue will eliminate merit pay raises over the next 2 years for all senior administrators, deans, and administrative staff with salaries above $50,000. He says that alone should save the university $5 million over the 2 years.
We want to protect those who are lower paid at Purdue, to whom a modest increase might mean a little more. And, this is meant to be the first step, but I hope it's the only one that touches salaries. Daniels
also asked the different colleges to look and see how each one can cut back on expenditures. He says the $40 million figure represents 1 to 2% of the university's budget over the next 2 years. That's why he told the colleges to look at every expenditure, even trips or subscriptions.
Little numbers add up to big numbers. And I made a few of those suggestions because sometimes there's a power in the small example that gets people to think about larger things.
But some students worry the savings, especially the merit pay raises, may be held against them.
I know that they've obviously put a lot more into their time and stuff into the students, so I'm kind of worried about what that'll do to the amount of time that they spend in the future.
But others understand the savings cost.
My money pays them, so it would kind of make sense if they would freeze college prices and stuff, that they would also freeze their income also.
Daniels says eliminating the merit pay raises is only the first step bridging the budgetary gap. He says more announcements will be made in coming weeks. Reporting on Purdue's campus, Brittany Tyner, News 18.
President Daniels told faculty members that students, their families, and taxpayers need to be top priority. As an administrator, Daniels himself will also be not getting a merit pay raise.